Thank you, Representative Heartsill. We're kind of passing the microphone around, but hopefully the third time's a charm. Would you have any sense of where this language regarding the disclosure of, parental consent and those types of things, if a child is to be attending a conference on human growth and development, where that's come from?
I think, Representative Hall, I think where this is coming from is that parents have been the parents have been having a situation where their students have been exposed to certain material that they would find objectionable. So this language is just merely allowing parents to opt their children in and giving them an opportunity to review the material before their children are subjected to it. And when I talk to public school teachers, one of the things that they mention is that they want more parental involvement. So I see this bill or this language as being a positive step in moving in that direction, getting parents more involved by making a positive decision in whether or not their children are involved in any type of conference or seminar or education regarding human growth and development.
Is it your understanding that parents who may have had a child attend one of these conferences didn't provide parental consent for them to go?
I beg your pardon, I didn't understand your question.
Is it your understanding that some of the children who attended these conferences, or some conference that you've heard of, were in attendance without their parents' knowledge?
I believe that is my understanding, that there have been some situations where parents have not did not fully understand what their children were partaking in.
Is there a particular conference that you're referencing or have heard about?
I think there was a conference here about a month ago where there was some obscene material that was presented to minor children, and not only were parents shocked at the material, but also administrators and teachers as well.
What was the name of that conference?
The Governor's Conference on LGBTQ Youth.
And what's that acronym short for?
Pardon me?
Does that acronym stand for something?
I believe it does, but I think it varies from one group to the next. I don't know what all the do you have the acronym?
I do, and thank you for responding to my questions. The state of Iowa has a long, proud tradition of equality and observance of human rights and making sure that we treat our neighbor as we would also like to be treated. And some of this language is nothing but a potshot, in my opinion, at lesbian, gay, transgender youth. The Governor's Conference on LGBT equality is something that has been a tradition. It's been long-standing between governors of both parties, including the current Republican governor. And it's also important to acknowledge that this language is relatively pointless, considering it's just a potshot, and it actually is already in current law that anytime a child is in the classroom, anytime they're learning about human sexuality, human growth and development, they already have to have parental consent. There are plenty of things within this bill that we should be discussing and plenty of them that we shouldn't. I'm going to be opposing this amendment because this is absurd.